Hey you guys, it's me, Mala Malater, and I'm back with another blending back, showing you how we went from this to that. Alright, let's get it, let's go. So I started with a number 2. Yeah, we just went down to a 2. I'm going ahead and doing that clipper over comb that I like. And then I'm making my guidelines. So he's getting a zeroed out fade. So what I did for this fade, I started making my guideline into a V. I do this when I look at the client's head and I decide what type of head they have that looks best for the neckline. And for his head, I thought it would look better to just fade it out. And he did want to fade, so when I do my fades, I have to determine whether or not we should fade out the neckline or when I do that, I think that when it is like a V type of fade, it ends up making the haircut look nice and neat for some reason. That's just me personally, but everybody is different. I just noticed that when I fade into a V, depending on their head shape, it just looks more defined. So, what I'm doing next is blending, okay? So this is a blending video. We are working on our blending. And I've been getting better with my blending, but I feel like I can never get good enough. I have to always keep practicing. And I'm going back in with the 1.5 open to take it down after going through with that 2. So this is kind of just to create a fade. Now I'm going in with that number 1 and we're cleaning it up, cleaning it up. It's looking good to me. And we're just going to keep on doing it. So now we're going through with that number 1, but if you can see, it looks pretty faded. Now we're just hooking them up in the back and making sure it looks really good at the bottom. I'm going back in with the half. Again, this was a zero fade. So I'm going in with my half to just kind of blend in that zero fade. And he wanted a high up fade. So we're taking that half guard up pretty high up there, but we still want to give that illusion. So you see, we got to go back in again and take some more off because it's still not quite high up. Every way to do it is different. So he's also getting a beard trim. Well, in this case, he's actually getting his entire beard taken down. So I went ahead and took off my guard. He didn't want anything too harsh on his skin, so he said just a clipper and trimmer would be fine, but he wanted all the hair off of his face. So now we're going back and we're going to blend that fade because I feel like it's not blending the way that it should be or it could be. So I'm going back in and blending some more with my half guard. Again, everybody fades different. Everybody is different. In the end, I did like his fade. Here you can kind of see the illusion of the V. That's kind of what we want to create. You see how it kind of has that V, but it's faded? That's what we want. That's what we want. We want something that looks elliptical, you know? The illusion, it's like an illusion V, but it's faded kind of. So yeah, I'm just going back in with that number 1 and fading in all the spots that I feel like could use a little bit more blending. And I have to go all the way up because I just want to make sure that the fade is high enough. So that's why you see me going back over and over and over and over and over, because if he wants a high fade, we got to go high. So now I'm going with my trimmers, and with my trimmers, we're just cleaning it up, getting it really close to the skin, getting it as clean as we possibly can with the trimmers. The trimmers get really, really close. Typically, I would use the shaver to get even more close, but he said that the trimmer was fine. It's really a preference for the clients. Sometimes they don't like too much on their skin. Sometimes they don't want anything that is going to be too harsh on their skin if it snags the hair. So, yeah, he's feeling himself. We just got to be mindful of the client and what they like, what they don't like on their skin. Now, we put this steam towel on to pretty much seal the deal of the beard trim. And this steam towel is going to help keep it nice and moisturized. We want to just make sure there's no irritation, no bumps. We want to make sure that he's looking good, feeling good, all that good stuff. So that's the aftershave that I used. He's ready to go. He's like, come on, let's go. So yeah, we're pretty much at the end of the cut, but the aftershave is just something I like to put on after removing all the hair from their face because it provides moisture, but then it also helps with their skin so it doesn't get irritated and things like that. So that's pretty much it with the haircut, face, beard, all that good stuff. We're good to go. And this is the final result. As you can see, the fade looks pretty okay. We're still working on our blending, but for me, it was pretty good. He loved it. I loved it. We love it. And we love when we love it. All right. So thank you guys for watching. And I will see you on the next video.